lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Disengage limiter, please, Tommy.
Red yellow flag, watch for debris on the track.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. We have damage. Pit exit's clear. Cold tyres all round.
Slippery surface flag.
To slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. You're quickest overall. You need to slow down, give back some time. to give back the time gained.
What is this, a solo act today?
It kind of seems like it so far.
For a few weeks and I come back to this?
We only had 8 last week. Actually, no. Last week I didn't race. Take it back. I was traveling for work.
Oh, yeah.
Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track.
What's going on, dudes?
Hey,
Hey,
Brian.
You're now 2.1 ahead of P2. The guy behind has just done a 132.44.
Okay, Tommy, you've got half your fuel left.
Word to the wise, don't tag that inside curb on turn 1. Yeesh, that one's violent.
Yeah, I bet all these turns have got me a spin so far.
I feel like every curb on this track is trying to kill me.
New fastest lap for Brian, 131.19.
That's how I always felt in the McLaren. No matter what curb it was. Unfortunately, the front end just bounces up in the air like it's dribbling a basketball.
These curves just made my keyboard fall off my keyboard tray. still got my fastest lap.
That's a new fastest lap for Brian, 1:31.03. P2. The guy behind has just done a 1:31.60.
Dang it. I think when you got
What's getting you
just
hung
a
up?
really good lap going, and then you look down, you're like, geez, how did it just blow that sector by like 0.4 of a second?
Turn 4 every time for me.
That's that sharp uphill right-hander, right? Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah. Turn 3. I just went through it. Turn 3. Turn 4 is also tough though. The downhill after it.
Your quickest overall.
I'm not sure what the turn number is. What's power horse, or what they call it? No, the two left-handers.
I'm telling you, these curves just grab me
There's an
and
incident in
throw me.
turn 8. It looks like Brian. Red and yellow flag for debris.
So the other night I was driving, you get a piece of rubber or whatever on your window, you get hit the windshield wiper. I thought it was, in the game, it was actually a little spider crawling across my screen. It's like, whoops. Guess that's not coming off the wiper.
Okay,
No,
Tom,
that's what
you've
the
got about
like
4
real
laps
life
of fuel left.
wipers are for. It's for immersion and then cleaning stuff off your screen.
Fastest lap for Rock, 1:30.77. 22. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. Red yellow flag, there's debris out there. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That's a new fastest lap for Brock, 1:30.54. You've got 1 gallon left. Half a gallon of fuel remaining.
Up, guys.
Evening.
Well, hello.
So, when did they update the curbs here?
Red yellow flag, debris on the track.
Like a season ago?
Oh, okay.
So I haven't driven it, I think, since week 1, season 2. When we had the rain race, if I remember right.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been over half a year since I've opened this track up, so.
P3. There's an incident in Niki Lauda. We think it might be Brian. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
No Justin tonight?
Nah, he posted he threw his back out sleeping last night.
He what it?
He posted that he's not going to drive. He threw his back out sleeping. Woke
Oh,
up. Something like that.
just
Yeah.
won the championship and took off. Okay.
Yeah.
Threw his back out sleeping. Was he sleeping in a hammock or something? Like, what was he doing?
No idea. He just posted that. Like, well, you know, he's not as old as I am, but yeah, I've woken up and like, what the heck did I do sleeping?
How old is he?
I don't know, I think he's
All clear on
40
pit
maybe?
exit.
40-ish.
It's like
Maybe a
me.
little bit younger. Yeah. I'm 53, so I'm... At your 50s, everything starts to hurt. You wake up like, oh, how did I throw my shoulder out?
Yeah. I mean, I think anywhere above mid 30, like, it really starts showing whether or not you're in good shape. I think. I mean, you can start having problems early, or
Fastest lap for
know,
Gardner, 130.
they can hold off till you're 40. I don't know, it just probably just depends on a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I've been
my in-laws.
really active my whole life, so...
Yeah. It's like my in-laws are in their 60s and like super healthy, not on any pills or anything, you know, and a lot of other people like at that age, you know, it's like, oh, you got one foot in the grave, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's not even that old anymore either, you know. It's just,
We've got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag.
are you guys riding any of these curbs at all, or just like,
Where it makes sense to open them up, but I feel like the braking's really inconsistent on turn 4, 3, whatever.
Incident in
yeah, the
Looks like
downhill,
it's Austin.
downhill right at the very almost top of the
Uphill.
circuit.
Yeah.
The final
yeah.
section, yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause I've
because
tried aggressively braking
wait.
on the curb, and next thing I know, I'm like going off the edge. Like this, it's inconsistent to me.
yeah, because the second real turn is like actually turn 3.
Yeah.
Kind of like Road America for some reason. that little insignificant almost kink. It's a turn. Probably counts for safety rating though. Like I made another clean corner.
Then the inside curb on turn 1, though, is pretty vicious. If you catch that yellow one.
P4, that puts you 2.6 off the leader's pace. That lap was a
I don't think I've been able
132.85.
to catch it yet because the curbs on the outside are so rough. Just braking and going into one. Like you used to be able to just open up these corners to the absolute limit. Like
Yeah, you got the senior car just barely not over the drainage troughs.
right.
right, Tommy? 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. We're showing the slippery surface flag.
The good thing is, I've never been probably as good at exploiting the curb as I should have. I was always scared to in a McLaren. So it's not like that big of a habit changer for me.
Yeah, that's my problem. Is last time I was here, I'd like put a ton of practice in of getting my car right on that limit. And now, now I'm kind of like, it's not like relearning the track, but like because it's one of those you have to exploit everything so bad. It was just a huge part of like, you know, your knowledge base here.
New fastest lap for D on 30.13. P5. You're currently 1.4 seconds off the pace. That lap time was 1:31.54. You've used half your fuel. Fastest lap for Gardner, 1:30.09. That's a new fastest lap for D, 1:30.04. Okay, Tommy, 10 minutes.
I struggle with that
That's 10
turn
minutes
4.
left.
Do what?
Struggle with turn 4.
That's the downhill right-hander?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just slow at it.
Like how specifically, like getting power out of it,
Yes,
or
24
going in,
laps fuel
or
remaining.
do you know where
Sixth
you're?
place. That puts you
I don't
1.7
know.
off the pace.
I just know on my
That's
reference
one
chart
time
it
was
says I'm really fucking slow on that corner.
31.75.
I usually brake like maybe a little bit before the 100 board, and because it's downhill, I tend not to be as hard. Probably like a little more like gradually increasing pressure as opposed to like a ton of pressure at once, and then like you would for like a standard corner.
Yeah.
And then I tend to track out to the curbing on the outside. But you could just be going in too hard too, like that could be, and then losing a bunch of time on the exit. I don't know, I haven't like watched what you're doing, I'm just kind of assuming some things.
Yeah, I think my minimum speed's too low. I was wondering if it's going to be a pain in the ass just to dial the brake balance every single lap for that one corner.
Like esports pro territory right there.
Off the pace. 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I'm too lazy for that though.
There's an incident in Nicky Lauda. We think it might be Rock.
I mean, if that helps, either that or just adjusting pressure on the pedal depending on what you're using. I don't know, no idea.
Is everyone running like a medium downforce?
I'm running fixed, which is basically high downforce.
High down.
It sounds really stupid here. I'll be honest, like it sounds dumb because you're like, well, these straightaways are long, right? But my two reasoning is 2 points. There's the altitude's pretty low, so the air's thin,
Debris on the track. They're
and
showing
then
red, yellow flag.
like if you can get enough speed through these corners, like it's a bit of a trade-off. You get a faster corner exit that you're kind of counting on somebody not catching it to the end of the straightaway with a lower wing.
Interesting.
And then for like sector 3, it kind of matters a ton. So it's it's one of those tracks where you can play that game where like I can maximize the straightaways and get my time and do my battle there, or you can sort of play the game with like, okay, well maybe I'll just be
2
fast
laps
in
of
sector
fuel.
3
Yellow
and
flag. There's an incident in
hopefully
Nicky Lauda.
hold everybody
Looks like
off.
it's Gardner.
on the other defend in the other areas. So
I just grabbed the Red Bull Ring setup that's in the Garage 61 Blue Flags and Dads folder. It's probably not too far off the fix though. It's a 9-degree rear wing.
for the Corvette.
No, for the Ferrari.
Oh, I don't know what max wing on the Ferrari is. Is it like
10.
Is it okay? So it's like one
Yeah, it's
click
only
down.
it's only 1 click down.
Yeah, I could see that. I didn't look at all like what Hymo setups were for the Corvette this week. I just was like, it's probably the one race I'll do
Car
here.
right. Right side's clear. You've got 1 gallon.
Last time I was here, I ran fixed anyway, so.
Like, I feel like for this track, if I'm being super aggressive into some of the corners, most of the corners, I can more or less put together a decent lap, but it's so unstable that I'm like constantly concerned I'm gonna loop it.
Right. Yeah, so then you're like, okay, I'm gonna be fast on the straights as opposed to mid-corner.
That, and then I swear there's times where like I'll use a little bit of curb and I'm like, oh, that's a safe amount of curb to use.
All right, Tommy.
The
5
next
minutes to go,
lap,
5
it's
minutes
just
left.
like, oh
Only
no,
got
we're
enough
gonna
fuel for
grab
this
you and
lap.
throw you.
Yeah, I've kind of noticed that with these 3D curbs. I'm like there's, what is it, turn 8? Like, there's times where it's like, oh, that's amazing. The car just hooks right on it. And then there's times where it just wants to throw the car off into the gravel. And maybe, maybe it's just a really precise position or something where you got to be, just right.
Well, it's like going into turn 1. If you run just wide of the like red and white curb, but not like put your tire in that green groove between that and the sausage curb, it's fine, it's perfect. But if you go past that, you're gonna get an off track, or it's gonna throw you.
Wait, if you go in the gutter here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it hooks really bad.
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. What's your speed limit in the pits? Box in 320 meters. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Right front 93%. Rear left 94. To go, 2 minutes.
So Ben, I just watched your lap at turn when you're having trouble. Looks like you're turning in just a touch early. And that's screwing up your exit.
Yeah, that wasn't a good lap.
Oh, okay.
Really tricky corner because you kind of want to hit that dip.
In which corner?
Raining. Very last corner?
4.
Or 4?
No Justin tonight?
Now he posted a little bit ago saying he threw his back out sleeping last night, so he's taking the day off.
Got it.
Checker flags out. P6. That's the end of the session. P6. The pit exit looks clear. Okay, Tommy, we've got 14 minutes to do the business.
All good.
Slippery surface, like, careful. The leader has just done 131.89. You're currently 1.3 off the pace. P2. The leader has just done a 131.79. The leader's just done a 131.50. fastest lap for D, 130.66. P3. Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track. Incident in
Oh, that's a
turn
lot of
8.
gravel.
Looks like D.
That's a lot of gravel there.
Yeah, it was. Like the whole corner was just covered with it.
So you go
Try
off,
not-
and I was like, and then I almost went off right behind you.
Yeah.
Must have swapped about 4 times.
Try not to add any more as I get back on track here.
That's your quickest lap in this session. You're now 0.5 off the leader's pace. That lap was a 131.20. Okay, Tommy, you've used half your fuel. Fastest lap for Austin, 130.14. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 0.8 off the pace. There's an incident in Niki Lauda. Looks like it's Brian. New fastest lap for D, 130.00. That's your quickest lap. You're currently 0.9 off the leader's pace. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. That's a new fastest lap for D, 129.80.
You're obviously not on a good lap either.
No, I backed out already.
Yeah, I was trying to let you by and then realized you weren't catching me.
I'll let Josh by though.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you guys on hot laps or no?
Nope.
Okay. Appreciate it then.
Red and yellow flag for debris. One gallon remaining. Fastest lap for D, 129.75. There's an incident in Nicky Lauda. We think it might be D. P5. Half a gallon remaining.
Don't forget to put your fuel back to normal. if you lowered it.
Oh, thanks. I actually would have forgot.
Joke's on you. I always forget to lower my fuel for qualifying.
Makes a big difference.
Does it actually?
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
the
like
end of the session.
half
P6.
your fuel weight's gone.
Yeah,
what's
it's a few tenths.
Yeah, what's a gallon? Like 3 pounds something per gallon, you know? So
Closer to 7, I think. Double that.
what?
It's closer to 7, I think.
Oh, is it? Is it that
Yeah.
much?
Well, water is 8.3, so it's lighter than water.
Yeah, so you dump 7 gallons out, that's, you know, half of a small person you just let go of the car.
Race starts in 90 seconds.
Man, I don't think I ever looked at your car this year. It's this season. I like it.
This is a custom one, inspired by the IndyCar DHL that Alex Polo runs with the rainbow on it.
Very nicely done.
The race starts in 60 seconds. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Like,
Okay,
there's some
Tommy,
talent
we'll be in
here.
the mid-pack
Like,
here.
looking through the
We're expecting
liveries
you
and
to finish in
little
position
teaser
6.
videos and stuff.
We didn't record pit timings. Our fuel estimates won't be reliable. Rolling start. Get ready.
Yeah, it's pretty funny how much everyone gets into it.
Hold position behind James in the left column. The pace car speed is 60 miles per hour.
It's the one time the pace car doesn't go 35 miles an hour.
Okay, mate, get ready. Go, go, go.
That was a little bit early.
Well, bigger.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Guess I could have gone sooner based on what happened at Indy a couple weeks ago, right?
Car right.
Was that you?
Still there.
Okay.
Car right.
Was it what?
Was that you in the? Were you on pole, Josh?
I was on pole right now, but like
Okay,
not
let's
at
find
Indy.
places. Come on, Tommy.
The Garrison, or I couldn't remember, one of the BMW.
Well, that start was
Wednesday
just weird. Austin took off in front of me and then braked hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I was at least waiting until we got kind of like on the straightaway a little bit near the line. I know in officials, guys probably just start going, come out of the last corner, don't they?
Okay, Tommy, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The leader has just done a 130.67.
Well, that's the race. That's a new fastest lap for Austin, 130.54. Okay, car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. You've just done a 131.54. Sector 1 is 0.
I should have known that was a bad idea.
Off the pace. We need to find a 10th in Sector 2. Sector 3 is
Ah, we didn't touch.
0.5 off the pace.
I was like, keep it wide.
6th
Give it
place.
space.
New fastest lap for D, 130.36. Hold your nerve, make them do the work.
Oh, yeah.
Incident in Niki Lauda. It looks like Mathieu.
Just wanted to join you fellas back here.
It's where the racing's at.
To get a slowdown, Ben.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
No, I think he's not on chat, so it's hard to communicate it. I watched him go off at turn 1. It was just waiting for when it was going to happen.
Okay, Tommy, the next car is Gardner, and their rating is 2.0. Gardner in front is pitting. 1.4. There's an incident in Niki Lauda. It looks like James.
Little brown pants moment there.
A little bit. You talk to me.
The car in front of us is James. Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered. On your
That curve
right.
was wicked.
Clear right.
Jeez.
Right side. Clear right. Come on, Tommy. Keep pushing. We might get him back. B6.
Apparently I never got wide enough to hit those curbs in the last corner. Yikes. Those suck.
Wide on entry or wide on exit?
Exit. Sorry. Approaching the last turn, so that was wide.
Gap to Rock.
Almost didn't hit
Ahead
the
is
inside.
increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. The guy in front is
It's like a
Rock,
double curb
B-license,
thing.
And their rating is 1.3.
Yeah, those 3D curbs are brutal.
I must have been inches away from catastrophe before without ever getting it until now. At least I didn't crash. But I was a 0.3 of a second session best too. Like, blew that lap.
Fastest lap for D, 130.28.
I mean, it looked really cool.
Yeah. Especially when you're like, damn, he's going slow. I can get around him.
Pit window is open. Alright, Tommy, we expect there'll be no traffic on exit. The gap in front is now 1.8 seconds. You've just done a 131.43. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. fastest lap for D on 29.91. That's your best lap in this session. The gap to P5 ahead is now 2.3 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for D on 29.89. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. P6, that lap time was 1:30.82. Good lap. That's your quickest today. There's an incident in Nicky Lauda. We think it might be James. The gap to Rock ahead is now 1.7 seconds.
So quiet in here.
Everyone's scared of curbs.
I mean, I just thought maybe like a bunch of you guys had rigs and rooms next to kids' rooms or something and just probably couldn't, you know, had to be careful about being too chatty.
Nah, I'm in the basement with no kids in the house. Never had any kids in the house other than dogs, so as long as they don't shout too loud, wake up my wife from upstairs, I'm good.
Yeah, it was actually one of the big bonuses about moving my rig to the basement. It kind of sucked that I couldn't run everything off one PC in my office anymore, but
It's now 2.6 seconds.
yeah, it actually wasn't so much like the clicking and everything. It was that like if me and my brother were like online playing a game or something, we'd start laughing or doing something, and my wife would be like, "You're being too loud."
So I have a kind of a home built rig here. It's not really desk mount, but my pedal stand that I had before, I made it out of some 4x4s and some lumber. And it was extremely loud with the haptics. It turned it into a drum.
Oh.
So I had to rebuild it. I was like, yeah, I can feel it vibrating the whole house.
Yeah.
Like, that's not good.
Yeah, I had a G923 for a while on a playseat trophy, and I think when they first started coming out with these 3D curbs, there were certain car track combinations that it would just shake everything and rattle, sound like a jackhammer going. And there was like no way to get rid of it except for just straight up turning off force feedback. Now that I do have a kid being in the basement, it has the extra plus that I won't wake her
You've got
up.
20 minutes left. The gap to Mathieu behind is
Oh,
increasing.
the big skid mark on the final corner, that was me.
Dang it.
All right, Tommy. The next car is James. The gap to James in front is now 2.1. We're halfway through. Should be about 5 laps of fuel remaining. Your lap time was 1:31.58. Has just done it on 30.23. Okay, Tommy, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. The gap behind is now 3.2 seconds. got about 3 laps of fuel left. Minutes left. Okay, Tommy. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. Right. Clear right. Mathieu behind is pitting. 2 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to P5 ahead is increasing. It's now 6.2. The car in front is Rock, B license, and their rating is 1.3. Okay, Tommy, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap behind is now 14 seconds. This is the last lap of fuel. One gallon remaining. The gap to P4 ahead is increasing. It's now 8.0. D is pitting from position 1. He should come out just in front of you. In this lap, box this lap. Brian ahead is pitting. Watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 50 miles per hour. There's a car leaving the pit lane. James, car number 8, is now leading. Box in 280 meters. Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front right, 87%. Left rear, 88. right, take care. On your left. He's clear left. This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up. 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes. Alright Tommy, the next car is Mathieu, the gap to 7th position. Ahead is increasing, it's now 1.1. The leader, James, is pitting. D, car number 108, is now in the lead. Eighth place. The gap to Mathieu ahead is increasing. It's now 1.6 seconds.
You still have to pit again, right, Pat?
Maybe. Trying to
You
fit
pitted, you pitted on like the 3rd lap or something, right?
Yeah. Damage. Gap to E7 in front is now 1.8.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Okay, Tommy, relax, focus, keep it smooth. That's a new fastest lap for D, 129.86. Incident in our horse. Looks like it's caving. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap in front is now 1.8 seconds. Okay, Tommy, you've used half your fuel. There's an incident in A1. Looks like it's Austin. Yellow
Oh
flag.
man, you okay?
There's an incident in Wiki Louder.
Yeah,
I think it might
still
be
on
James.
podium.
B7.
Oof. It's like the third time turn one's got me.
Red yellow flag. Debris on the track. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Got good news for you. I don't have enough fuel to make it to the end.
I feel like that's been a common theme for you, one way or another. Or is that, am I thinking,
I think that's something.
East
It
Coast.
hasn't happened to me before. Yeah.
is that Garrison?
Incident in our horse. It looks like Brian. Red yellow flag. Watch for debris on the track.
One more lap, man. Would have made it.
So close, Ben.
White flag, one more lap. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2. You've got 1 gallon left. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. On your right. You're still there. You're still there. Hold your line. Still there. Right car right. Right, D, race. There's an incident in.
Sorry, Austin.
Looks like it's
Lost
Ryan.
back end left.
Push now. The guy behind is catching.
So the back end swap didn't mean to cut your nose off like that.
I don't know what happened to my rears, but I've lost in that same corner twice.
Yeah. Fun race.
That's half a gallon of fuel left.
It's got to be your highest ever finish.
6th place. Good race. Well done today.
Was that James?
I was just saying, Rock, that's got to be your highest ever finish, right? I don't know if you can even hear me.
Oh yeah, overall podium. Like how often does the AM division show up on there?
Oh god, I did get third.
That's the end of the session.
Limping across the line.
I had a little luck, I guess.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's luck. You were consistent. Like you.
Yeah, you all were pretty freaking fast though. Like it was just I was losing like a tenth every lap.
Well, I think James ended up losing it like a total of like 2 or 3 times.
Or
He lost it twice in front of me and then passed me twice. So maybe 3.
yeah, it was turn 1 that kept. I got turn 1 3 times and then another turn once, but that's having a bit of trouble. Luckily, nothing catastrophic.
Hopefully, that first time I went off, that rejoin wasn't too terribly bad.
I think it's okay.
What lap was it? You guys were having like a pretty good battle. Looked like 3 of you were all packed together within a second.
Lap 5?
Maybe. Up until the first spin that James had, we were following pretty close to each other and getting it.
Oh, the 8. Oh, yeah, lap 5 looks like. So, Ben, do you have a slowdown or something? And then
Yeah, I got to slow down.
okay. And then that's when James and Austin got by you, and then because I was looking at the relative, and I was just like, you guys are all on top of each other.
A little bit too much. I don't know what was going on out of turn 4 there. They went wide and then I hit the back of Austin. I'm not sure why.
So I think Austin had to
Oh.
slow down. I had to dodge him too. I'm just trying to find the lap. See what happened
That
there.
was lap 5.
Yeah, he just parks it on the racing line a little bit.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting it. Now I'm understeering into him. Like I had no ability to turn out of that.
No, because why would you expect someone to brake in the middle of the racing?
Yeah, and it was just one lap too early for me to pit, and then my steering was broken, and just one lap short of fuel. Oh well, shit happens.
Oh yeah, because Ben's
Uh,
probably like taking what I would expect the racing line to be here and tracking out, and then it's like, oh, there's a Mustang. Whoops.
I did it
know.
like he braked too. Like I wasn't expecting the brake.
To get the slow down off. Yeah, because you're on throttle like right here, right?
Yeah, so if you watch his taillights, if you go ahead, you'll see that he starts the brake just up here, and then braking right there. See,
On the brakes.
Yeah.
which just wasn't expecting
Yeah.
that. I was expecting him to drift
Right.
out wide.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I gotta get rid of the slow down right now.
Yeah, and then my steering was broken.
Because it was from turn 1, so he probably was like, I have to do this now or I'm going to get a flag. And then
Oh, it
just
was
kind
from
of-
turn 1?
Yeah, I watched
Oh,
him
yeah.
fly off. I was waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, you made
And
it a
then-
long way around the track then if it was from
Yeah,
one.
it happened a lot later than I thought possible.
Yeah.
Oh, because I got it on the last corner. I just pulled over on the straight and just let everyone through.
Which, you probably should have done after getting it.
Yeah, right there. I'm just letting everyone through.
Go off to get the slow
I think
down.
just understeered a little
There
bit.
were a lot of laps that like you were
Yeah, that was
only about a tenth off of what I was running, and I'm like, if it wasn't for, did I do something stupid at the beginning to throw everybody off or something, or what happened? Because I know.
The start was a little confusing. I thought we were going, and then I saw you hadn't gone yet.
Right.
Well, look what happens here because Austin takes off, but he's not P1.
Right, and then
So I take off behind him because I assume he's P1.
so going 66, and then I start speeding up on the grid here, and then he's got to check up because
You gotta get a flag otherwise, right?
I know if you pass the car in your column, you definitely get flagged. I would expect it to flag you if it's green and you're passing the leader. Like, and if it hasn't gone green yet, because like it's either the flag man, which is probably kind of random, or when it detects like the leader significantly rolling out, I think.
I don't think
Yeah.
it does. You can just protest it.
Can you jump back to my perspective?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because you got to like speed up to go around the outside of the corner anyway, because you're on the outsides with a longer line. I don't know how much. Let's see here. So you're already up quite a ways. Oh,
it seems like he was getting ready to floor it and then back down. But I think I caused a bit of.
Oh wait, you said you're. I wasn't paying attention who was talking. Sorry.
Anyways.
Okay, so.
Yeah, I don't think Austin's on here.
So now he's just like way slow.
Way too, yeah.
Kind of boxed in.
Did you get him in? Oh no, that's.
No, I didn't. He got himself in the pit stop. I don't know what happened.
So you end up getting him later. Oh, this is that thing. Oh, that's after the race. So it was pretty clean then? Like, aside from some off tracks and stuff?
Yeah, that's all I had was like 10 off tracks or whatever the heck it was. So I
I
went back
only
to
had 2 off tracks until like the last 3 or 4 laps when I just kept drifting off.
So I went back to where I went flying off coming in the last turn, and you can see I got my left side wheels over the red curbs, and then when I hit the brakes as I come back across from the green to the red, it bottoms out and then kicks up because there's a little bit of it's just the way it was there, and it just threw me. It's amazing how something just that tiny.
Yeah. What lap?
Lap 6, end of lap 6.
Okay.
It's pretty.
I was
It
just curious.
throws the front end up in the air. Front wheels came off the ground.
Well, shoot, I'm out of here, guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.
See you, man.
Yeah,
Have a good
See
one.
I'll make that a screenshot. Why not?
Oh yeah, I see. It just kind of you were already on the curb too, and it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was like catching as you were trying to get off, wasn't it?
Yep. And that's right when I was on the brakes. I did that a couple of times before I realized that's not
Oh
what I should
yeah,
be
because
doing.
you got the front end like all loaded up too.
Yep.
So all the
Yep.
weights, and you're going downhill, all the weights on the front, and then you're just.
And then it sprung basically. It kicked. Well, it bottomed and kicked.
Oh, it was nice that you just
Sorry, what
drifted
lap?
out, didn't go into the wall or anything.
Yeah, I was thankful for that.
You said it was at the end of lap 6?
Yeah. Yep. Did that a couple times. Just kind of sketchy.
Hmm. Yeah, it's definitely a trade-off between opening the corner and then stability.
What did you clip? Oh, the
Watch
inside
the.
curve.
Yep, the 2 curbs. Yeah. But nothing that big a deal. Ultimately.
Yeah, it's like if you get in that groove between the red and the green curbs, it like wants to hold you.